Why you compare yourself to everyone. You open your phone for 30 seconds. Just a quick check. Now suddenly, some guy your age has a better body. Another one is making money online. Someone else is traveling. Someone just got engaged. And you're sitting there like, cool, I just ate cereal at 2 p.m. This feeling, that low-key I'm behind anxiety, that's not random. That's your brain doing exactly what it evolved to do. It's called social comparison, and right now it's running on steroids. The basic idea: humans compare constantly. Your brain is always asking one question: where do I stand compared to others? Not globally, not logically, just relative position. Back in the day, this made sense. You lived in a small tribe, maybe 100 to 150 people. You compared strength, status, skills, because that affected survival. Better hunter means more food. Higher status means more influence. Simple. Now, you're comparing yourself to millions of people while sitting on a toilet. Yeah, that's the problem. Your brain didn't upgrade. Your environment changed. Your brain didn't. It still thinks, those people I see equals my tribe. Except now your tribe includes influencers, athletes, rich entrepreneurs, edited versions of normal people. So your brain goes, wow, everyone is doing better than me. No, you're just seeing the highlight reel of the entire planet. Big difference. The highlight trap. Nobody posts their boring life. No one uploads, hey guys, just argued with my girlfriend and ate junk food alone. But they will post vacation, gym pump, new car, promotion, perfect lighting, perfect angle, perfect moment. So your brain compares your full life versus their best 3% moments. That's not a fair fight. It's like comparing your raw gameplay to someone else's edited montage. Of course you look worse. Let's use one example the whole time. You're eating pizza at home. Scrolling. You see a guy your age. Six-pack. Beach. Sunset. Abs doing abs things. Now your brain goes, why am I like this? But here's what you don't see. That guy probably took 50 photos, picked the best one, trained for years, and posted one perfect moment. Meanwhile, you compare that to your current slice of pepperoni reality. That's the trap. Upward comparison. There are two main types. First, upward comparison. That's when you compare yourself to people above you. Richer, fitter, more successful. This can be useful. It shows what's possible. But most of the time, it just makes you feel behind. Because your brain doesn't say, interesting, that's a potential path. It says you're losing. Subtle difference, big impact. Downward comparison. Second, downward comparison. That's when you compare yourself to people doing worse. This makes you feel better, temporarily. You go, okay, at least I'm not that guy. Nice, confidence boost. But it doesn't improve your life. It just protects your ego. So now you're either feeling inferior or feeling falsely superior. Neither is useful long-term. The scoreboard problem. Your brain loves scoreboards. Money, followers, body fat, status. It wants numbers because numbers feel objective. But life isn't a clean scoreboard. Example, the pizza guy might have great body, terrible sleep, stress, unstable income. You might have average body, stable job, decent mental health. Which one is winning? Depends what you measure. Your brain just picks visible metrics, usually the shallow ones. Why social media makes it worse? Social media didn't invent comparison. It scaled it massively. Now you have endless exposure, algorithmic selection, and constant novelty. The algorithm shows you content that keeps you engaged. What keeps you engaged? Stuff that triggers emotion, including envy, aspiration, curiosity. So you don't see random people. You see the most impressive, attractive, extreme cases all day. Your brain thinks, this is normal. It's not. It's curated reality. Frequency matters. Even small comparisons add up. One post? Fine. 100 posts per day? Now your brain is constantly updating your rank. Lower, lower, lower. It's like checking your bank account every 5 minutes while someone keeps withdrawing money. Eventually, you feel broke, even if you're not. Identity damage. Here's where it gets serious. Comparison doesn't just affect mood, it affects identity. You start thinking, I'm the kind of person who is behind, is not attractive, is not successful. That becomes your default narrative. And once that story sticks, your behavior follows it. You stop trying certain things, you avoid risks, you play small. All from scrolling. Not ideal. The illusion of speed. Another problem. You think everyone is progressing faster than you because you only see milestones, new job, new body, new house. You don't see the years between those moments. So it feels like everyone is leveling up instantly. No, you're just watching a time lapse of thousands of people at different stages while living your life in real time. Of course it feels slow. The pizza guy returns. Back to pizza. You scroll again. Same guy posts, hard work pays off. Cool. What you don't see, the boring meals, the missed events, the discipline, the trade-offs. You only see the reward. So your brain wants the outcome without respecting the process. That creates frustration because reality doesn't work like that. Comparison versus reality. Comparison is fast. Reality is slow. Comparison is visual. Reality is messy. Comparison is emotional. Reality is logical. So when you rely on comparison, you're basically judging your entire life using the worst possible tool, like measuring weight with a thermometer. Wrong instrument. When comparison helps. It's not all bad. Used correctly, comparison can show direction, set standards, inspire action. But only if you use it like data, not like judgment. Instead of, I suck compared to him, you go, what exactly is he doing that works? Now it becomes useful. But that requires awareness. Most people don't pause long enough. They just feel. The real problem. The issue isn't that comparison exists, it's that it's automatic. You don't choose it, it just happens. Scroll, compare, feel, repeat. No conscious step. And anything automatic that affects your mood and identity needs to be managed, otherwise it runs your life. Practical reset. So what actually helps? Not deleting your phone forever. Relax. Just changing how you process what you see. First, notice the moment. When you feel that slight drop, pause. That's comparison happening. Second, mentally correct it. This is a highlight, not the full picture. Third, bring it back to your lane. What matters for me right now? Simple, not easy, but effective. Redefining the game. You don't need to stop comparing. You need to change the game. Instead of comparing you versus everyone, compare you versus past you. That's actually useful. Example. Last month you skipped workouts, spent more money, slept worse. Now, slight improvement. That's real progress. Not flashy, but real. Environment control. Another lever, what you see. If your feed is 90% unrealistic lifestyles, your brain will feel behind, constantly. So adjust inputs. Follow educational content, realistic journeys, and people who show process, not just outcomes. Less fantasy, more reality. Your brain will chill out. The quiet truth. Most people you compare yourself to are also comparing themselves to someone else who is also comparing themselves. It never ends. There is no final level where comparison stops. So chasing "I'll feel good when I'm better than everyone" is a broken strategy. Doesn't exist. Rapid recap. Your brain compares by default. It evolved for small groups. Now it compares you to the entire internet. You see highlights, not full lives. Upward comparison often hurts. Downward comparison feels good but does nothing. Social media amplifies everything. Frequency makes it worse. It can damage your identity. It creates a false sense of speed. You want outcomes without seeing process. Comparison is a bad measurement tool. It can help if used consciously. Best comparison is you versus past you. Final takeaway. You're not behind. You're just comparing your real life to filtered snapshots of other people. That's the whole illusion. Focus on your lane. Track your own progress. And suddenly, things feel normal again. If this helped you see things more clearly, you're already doing the only thing that matters, thinking better. If you want more clarity like this, subscribe to Think Better Hub. We don't motivate, we clarify thinking.